Hey everybody, hi, it's Mary Ellen. Good to be here with you again on this, well, what for me is a gorgeous Sunday afternoon. Really happy to be here. We're going to start delving in together today. I think a little clipped off, meaning we're not going to go too long. So I want to speak with my guides, with your presence today, and to leave a message for all the people who can't make it, my guides are saying, about the process. So if you don't know, two things, my guides are saying two important things. Below the video is the link for my website where you can go to explore all the options. But a basic reading now because of COVID-19 energy for the time I'm giving. So if you need a special COVID-19, click on it. It'll take you right to self-booking and then to PayPal so you can pay through PayPal. If you would like to have a longer reading or a special service, medium services, things like that, please contact me. You feel free to click on all the links that are in the website so that you can book whatever type of reading you want. Those are, of course, still available. All right. So I just want to do a little something. My guys are doing this, a little something for everybody because we're doing the best we can, and most of us are feeling an enormous number. We are here. Oh, now I'm getting choked up. So they're talking about them. All right. They are here. All the guides, all the ascended masters, all the angels, they are here. Getting an image. Wow, somebody just, I think it was one of my sisters. Anyway, so I'm getting the image of, the archangel that puts its wings around you to shield you. So that's where we're at. We're going to talk a little bit again with the folks who have crossed over because that's coming up. Images and thoughts coming through about that. I am in the process. Finally, I've settled in. I think I've been home for 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks now. So I've finished my quarantine. I don't have any symptoms. I will never know until I can actually get a test. I think I may have had the virus and I was able to beat it off while I was driving across the country. So it was an interesting experience. At some point, we'll chat about that. If you want, let me know, okay? For the moment, I'm fine, and I hope all of you are safe and fine, and that you have enough food, and that you're sort of, my guides are talking about mentally, emotionally, spiritually. If you're not okay, please reach out. Tell somebody around you. My guides are saying, click on me, which means go to the website and or send me an email, all right? So I am in the final stages of deciding how I want to do the tapestry weaving, and the ideas that I'm having in my head are some utilizing Zoom, have some group sessions, 1 or 2 or maybe 3 a week so that we can fit everybody in. I'll let you know about that. Okay, I'm going to be back with another live stream on Wednesday at the same time. So 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, U.S. time. I'll be here and we'll dive a little deeper. We'll have some more instructions, etc. Okay? So we're going to be doing some group meditations, my guides are saying. And, okay, this morning they were talking about, they want me to have group sections. They're calling it sections. So that everybody can, intuitively be with the group of people that we want. So I'll have to set up the Zoom. I haven't done it yet. I've been practicing a little bit in the background. Let's see what else. My guides are talking about, there's a lot of winged energy around. They're talking about that a lot. And just wanting you to know. So one of the things that my guides have been talking about is they would like to have mini sessions, and so that everybody has some channeled message directly for them. So I'm going to have to set that up, I think, on my website as well, and it's going to be just really cheap, like dirt cheap. I'm thinking about possibly doing readings during a live stream session as a set point. My guides are saying once a week so that all of you can see what it is to come and have a deep soul reading at Moonrise Cottage and to delve deep into your vibrational essence and understand it as a way. They're saying the word. I'm getting the word tutorial as a tutorial. So, in terms of the meditation, all the links are below, and the intention. I think it's a total of a 9-week pathway if you really follow along. So there is about a month when the request is to click the first link, utilize that meditation. It's a form of vibrational healing. It's music. It's East Indian music, and it is meant to help you. My guides are saying drift out of the cerebral realm and into the vibrational realm of your particular being. Then I think it's been a while since I've looked at it. Then about 2 weeks on, there's a desire to add another hour. There are hour sessions. You do the first one at night. Just climb. My guides just said, get in your jammies. Get in your jammies. Put your nice comfy pajamas on. Get all ready for bed. And when you slide into your bed, turn the music on. And just listen. A lot of people need to have it really low. I'll leave the volume up to you. Don't hurt your ear. My guides are saying your earbuds, but they mean don't hurt your ears, right? It's not. This is not recreational music. This is very serious vibrational music, meant to help you understand something. So after 2 weeks, then you're going to add a meditation in the morning, and whatever time you can do it. I'm trying to make it easy squeezy so that you have a pathway that you can actually follow. If you can do it, set your alarm early if you have to get up and go out, and just do it when you wake up. Or set your alarm for an hour earlier. Go for it, and just lie there and meditate. Run off to the bathroom, brush your teeth if it makes you feel good, and just come back and lie down. Or at that point, if you're awake, go ahead and do some sitting meditation, add some yoga if you're able to. So the point is to begin to shift your vibration. Okay, so what's coming through is, especially now when we're all in this sort of high anxiety, fear state, it's very important. Then when that process is done, there is a 7-day process, 1 week for each chakra, and we're going to keep going forward. So if you haven't started yet, that's fine. Please start right away, because we are rolling through the weeks toward, my guides keep saying, an event that's going to happen in July, and there will be other events along the way. That's why I'm going to set up the Zoom so that we can actively engage together and inform each other, support each other, and love each other. Okay, gang. So what I want to do today, I'm just going to pull a couple of cards. All right. Okay, hang on 1 second. So something interesting just happened, and I just had a comment. I picked up the animal medicine cards because it's really important. The natural world, because humans are still, the natural world is beginning to venture back in to the places that we inhabit. So there's a lot of energy coming from the natural world in these moments, and it is informative to us. So I wanted to just pull a few cards, and I'm going to start with the animal medicine cards. So that's interesting. That was buried inside the deck. The notion of jaguar. So an essential predator. Right? Aren't we all dealing with the shadow side? Our fears, our anxieties, the things that we have to deal with. And my guides are talking a little bit about politics, what it's like to be bearing up under the insanity of the politics, because given their limitations, I think they're trying to do the best they can, but the limitations are politics. Rather than people first, it's politics, because if that's your trade, my guides are saying, if that's your trade, you need to survive. So it colors their thinking and decision making. It's unfortunate, and it's part of that which we are meant to move beyond. So in these days, allow yourself to be strong and to find the strength in the shadow places, and to make sure that you are utilizing an extreme amount of ethical thought and ethical behavior. That's what this is really about. Being extremely clear and being able to walk fearlessly through the darkness and to take care of yourself in those places. Lots of power. Obviously, an alpha predator, in a sense, who has no fear, because this, my guides are calling it this person. This person, they're referencing a lot of you out there. This person can walk seamlessly through the darkness with no fear in order to keep, they're talking about in order to keep order and things like that in that place. So we often think of the shadow side and the darkness and things in the hidden realm as a little chaotic. And my guides are saying it's not true, really, is if you are able to just master yourself and walk there in that way, in order to have that kind of vision, to be able to see what you need to see and go about your business without losing your power. So I like that. So let's pick a little something. I just want to get one more card, Spirit, if we can. Please, from the Animal Medicine deck. Whew, from the natural world. They're in this with us, aren't they? What is it, Spirit, that we need to know? Okay, look. I'm just going to show you what flipped up. There you go. Okay, so that's what my guides are talking about. That's where we're at, in a sense. That's how it feels to a lot of us. We're in this place where we are doing battle with the beast. And that's what a lot of people are calling it on the news, this beast of a disease. So it's this disease that has, my guides are talking about, it has only animal brain. It is only concerned with its survival. And it will attack anybody in its sphere, any movement, etc. So my guides are now we're talking about the virus. Okay, I'm not prepared yet to get into that. For those of you who don't know, I was in New Mexico having a grand spiritual adventure, and I think now preparing for this, and then for various reasons concerning my own safety, because I was walking through my life like that, I determined, you know what, I gotta go home. I can't stay here. It's not safe for me. So I've been settling back in. It's been a very intensive process. We're going to go together while we're weaving this tapestry. We're going to go deep into the vibrational place where this comes from in order to do battle, so to speak, and to resolve something that's walking among us that's very, very dangerous. So my guys just said fashion up. I will fashion up a live stream. Going to take, now that I'm kind of settled in and there's food in the house and I've done my quarantine, all that kind of stuff, taking care of my daughter who's here was part of the reason I came home. I thought, gee whiz, if something happens to me and that poor kid has to deal with it from this far away, that's not good mothering. So I decided to come home. All those reasons, all the above, my guides are saying. So again, just a couple cards, okay, gang? Look at that. There we are. There we are. Heart chakra woundings, shocking, unanticipated things happening, people passing away, loved ones, and all the loved ones that just exist here that we are aware of now because of the massive level of this illness. Right? So some of us are passing. Some of us are transforming. You see how her hair turns blue? She has torn her clothing. She looks a little battered and beaten. There's weeping going on. And didn't all of this start, in the Northern Hemisphere, where I am, in the season of winter. So my guides they're okay, what's coming through is right on task. They're going to be right on task now. And we're really going to go deep. So I'm very excited about it. Here's the reason why. Look. Ooh. Look at all the wisdom. Do you see? Right there at the head, obviously somebody who is regestating a new beginning. And we see all these wisdom totem animals there, and the notion of Pisces, universal consciousness, the great salmon of all wisdom. While somebody is in a process and the leaves floating around often indicate feelings of overwhelm. My guides just said the word despair. So acknowledging us and the beauty of this intense moment that causes us to regestate. This is this one. This one, that's the 10 of Wands. So we're about to put the burden down. And my guides have been talking about, we're talking about COVID-19, but we're talking about something else. And they're calling it a virus. This started, well, probably for me in total, almost exactly a year ago. And then in December, no, I think it was January, before we really knew about all this going on, I had a massive download about a virus. And they were really talking about all of humanity, how it's affecting all of humanity. So we are talking about this event, but we're also talking about a prior event. And now, because of the way the stars are aligned, literally, and we're going to get into that, we're going to put the burdens down. We've had a lot of stamina in this moment, right? To get us to this moment where it's been a very long journey. And now we have the ability. Do you see the avian nature of this card? And the way it represents the water element, Pisces, universal consciousness. And we still have the water element in the North Node for a little bit longer. And then things are going to shift and change. So a lot of shift and change coming forward. It's very beautiful the way this is coming out. And my guides are saying, and here's the last card. There we are. All you have to do is look at this. I don't even have to tell you anything about it. That's how we feel. That's the global mindset at this point. And it's a very important moment because it is literally the ending of a cycle. That is the 10 of Swords. It's over. You know, and in all the ways, all the cards that have come out, my guides keep just saying, you know, they're saying the word epoch. It's done. We've really crossed over. So we have an opportunity now. And you see basically anybody who's on the YouTube saying things like I say, we're all getting the same message. This is a moment where we can really shift the destiny of our future. And it has to do with our vibrational, okay, my guys just said load. The vibrational load that we have, they call it the Tapestry. We're going to learn more about why, etc. So we're at the end of this incredible cycle. And now because we have Cancer in the North Node, and they're talking about all the conjunctions. And today I promise I'm not going to talk long. So there's the outcome card, according to my guides. The Queen of Earth. Do you see the triple spiral of destiny? Birth, life, death, decay? And the fire and the passion of creation? This is a literal creation moment. If you think about it, I'm going to publish, I'll put a picture up on the community tab, as I always do. Look at this. Look at this moment that we're in, okay? It's us grieving in all the ways I've spoken about, but also we're grieving about the things that we are beginning to realize about ourselves and our learning curve into this moment. And now we get to stop because it's over. We're not going to behave, we're not going to be able to behave the same way. What is happening, and we see that coming forward as well, an enormous amount of creativity and love. The creativity that comes from within, the love element. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the water signs, here with us in these moments. Before we shift completely, it's time to delve deep into the love element and to utilize that vibration to really learn about it within yourself. What is vibration? What does it really mean to be involved in a vibratory effort, my guides are saying. Okay. So that's it for today. Oh, one more. Two more. Sorry. Came right off the top of the deck. Look, on the bottom of the deck. There you go. There's the Tower card. Okay? Don't even need to explain it. In this deck, it's called the Changer of Truth. So clearly that's definitely what is happening. And then this, this is so fabulous to me. Look at that. There's the Beast again. So we've seen it twice now. The Warrior of Knowledge. So that's what we're meant to do battle with. It's with the knowledge that we have about love, about the vibration that we share, because we are tied together. And again, it's one of the topics when hopefully this coming week, I'm going to have the ability and have been rested enough, etc. My guides are saying, to really set out a schedule. All right. So I think the first, we'll get together again as a group on Wednesday and 1 o'clock, and we're going to talk about these things. All right. My guides are saying use each card as a set point, so maybe we'll do that. All right, gang, so thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to blending together our energy set point through the Tapestry exercise. Is very important to start the meditation, or if you have a process that you've been doing on your own and you prefer that, that's fine with me, as long as we are all, my guides are saying, on the same wavelength, okay? So namaste. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And my guides want to thank the folks in the different regions of the world that come and connect here in this place. So there are people here, in case you don't know, from, I have not yet connected with anybody from South America. I'm not sure what that's about, but basically every other corner of the globe, including India, Pakistan, places in Africa, Morocco, all over Europe, Egypt, every place you can imagine, my guides are saying. So they want to make special note of that, so that you know, and we all know as a collective, that we are literally, we have enough threads to widen together now, so that we can make the shift that we're meant to make on a planetary basis. And our group, our little soul tribe, very important part of that. All right. So thanks, everybody. I'm going to clip the video off here and wish everybody to have a wonderful afternoon. And thank you very much for being here. And then I'm going to head over to the chat room and we'll chat there for a little bit. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you soon. Wednesday, 1 o'clock. Thanks. All right, gang, here I come. Hang on one sec. I need to just check in, see who's here. Hi, everybody. Hey, Anna. Hi, honey. You know, Anna, I've been thinking about you so much. I hope you're well, and I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. My guides have been just chattering about all kinds of things pertinent to our conversation, okay? Wendy, hi, honey. Hugs and kisses. Aw. Oh, hi, Mary Ellen. Some difficulty of connection. Yeah, again, it's me. I'm not highly skilled as a techie. I'm doing the best I can. So this seems to have worked, Madhvi. I'm so glad to see you. Yeah, Wendy, I am feeling better. It took me longer than I thought. It took me, really, it's been 2 whole weeks. It was 2 weeks on Friday, and it just took a while to shake it off. I wasn't willing to leave the house because of my own fear cycle. And then finally I thought, I have to go out. I have to go get groceries. I can't stay here. I had staples in the house, beans and rice and things like that, and a couple spices. So that's all I ate for 2 weeks. And finally I thought, I need food. I'm going to have to do it. So I actually have a respirator. So I put my respirator, my goggles on, and out I went. And I'm sure I looked redonkulous, but I don't care, because I want to stay healthy. I want to be here with y'all on this side. My guides are laughing. They're saying she wants to be on this side. Tani, hi. I just popped up. Yeah, I did. I popped up. All right. Hey, Patricia. Hi, sweetheart. You're looking at what to do for the new moon, which, here's the other thing. Just so you know, I've given myself permission to just be in my own cycle. So I haven't been paying attention to the calendar or the movement of the planets. I've been just doing a massive amount of self-care and ruminating about all these things that my guides want to speak about and how to do it. So Hey Patricia, who knows when's the new moon? It's got to be coming up soon. Kat, hi. Yeah, Patricia, thank you so much for just acknowledging everybody. I appreciate it. And that's part of why we're going to go to Zoom so that we can talk to each other and see each other. It's time. So I'm very excited about this going forward. I need a couple days to sort of get it together, and would love to hear your comments about what works for you and how you can do this. I don't know. In Zoom, I think there's the capacity to have up to 100 people on a Zoom chat, which initially sounds fantastic, but it's just too much if we all want to speak to each other. So I think that what we might do is create some small groups and then once in a while come together as a large group. So that's what I'm going to be exploring for the next couple of days. And once I figure it out, I'll put it on my website and I'm going to ask people to sign up, all right, just to keep some order so that things go as well as possible. Kate Rogers, hi. Bernie, hi. Woodhaven, oh my gosh, New York City, God bless you. Goddess bless you all in New York City. What warriors. Hey, Annette from Denmark, good to have you here. Jennifer, hi. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see everybody. Tani, I'm reading your comment. Okay. Tani, you're on. We'll do a new moon experiment. You're in week 5 of the meditation. You go, girl. How's everybody else doing? I realized, because okay, new moon, Wednesday. That's why my guides are saying Wednesday. Okay, perfect. We'll do a new moon session, okay, gang? And we'll sort of mix. My guides are saying we'll mix and match. So we'll do a new moon session about this new direction that we're going into. So let's see. I think that's it on the comments. So, gosh, I interrupted myself. Now I can't remember what I was going to say. Let me see. Jennifer. Okay. Hey, Annette, would you please educate us all? You're in Denmark. What time is it there right now? Are you 6 or 7 hours ahead of us? One of my challenges is trying to pick a time that will work for the majority of folks. And, the folks down under, it's already tomorrow there. So that's a special challenge for me, but I really want to try to make it so that they can be here. So I think those folks are like 16 hours, between 12 and 16 hours, depending on where they are. All right. Okay, gang. So Wednesday, I hope you can all make it. 1 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. This seemed to have worked pretty well. And I just want to give a shout out. I have complained, and people complain a lot about YouTube, but what a phenomenal service. Thank you, YouTube. I'm so grateful that this is available to us and that we have products like Zoom and those kinds of things. So, okay, my guides are reminding me about something. In terms of the readings, we can, what for me has worked the best is Skype. I am on WhatsApp now. People have been asking me for well over a year, finally on. I have FaceTime. FaceTime from my location, for some reason, it sort of works, but it freezes a lot. So that's why I shy away from that. But if those are your only options, I have options available now that we can sort of mix and match depending on what works. So Kat, in Australia, it's 3:30 a.m. God bless you. You're up in the middle of the night. Okay, so let's see. So that means if we pushed it forward to evening, see, here's the challenge, Kat. So if I pushed it until it was like 7 a.m. your time, which is pretty early to get up for a live stream. Okay, my guides are saying part of what's possible is to just make a time for the folks that are down under. But I want you to be part of the group. So I don't know. My guide, they're telling me I worry too much. Of course I do. So I'm trying to figure that out. So, Kat, why are you up at 3:30 in the morning, darling? What's going on? And where are you in Australia? Holy cow. it's perfect for you because the house is quieter. I get it. It's kind of nice to be up in the midnight hours, isn't it? When it's dark and quiet, you can just be there like that. I like it. All right, gang. So that's enough chitter chatter. Glad to see you here. I hope that you can all make it. You're an hour from Sydney, Kat? Gosh. I hope by next year I can get there. I'm not sure if you know, but I was just about to get on a plane to fly to Iceland. I was going to hopscotch across the ocean, so I was going to fly to Iceland and then go to Glasgow and spend 2 weeks in Scotland to look up relatives and just, ram around the countryside. And then I was going to fly into Zurich. And if I had done it, if my schedule hadn't been delayed a little bit, I would have been right there in the middle of it. So I'm grateful because that would have been a panic. My guides are saying that would have been a panic. For me, it would have been. So I'm glad everybody there is safe. Hugs and kisses, gang. I will see you on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, if at all possible. Yes, Kat. Mwah. Okay, kisses. And we'll dive in. And I will get my act together and I'll schedule it and we'll jump in. Okay, gang? Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon. Okay? Wednesday, actually. Thank you. I'll see you. Have a great afternoon. Bye.